Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you all how to do a quick at-home workout. I actually already did it and I just went back to do the intro, so I probably look all sweaty and stuff. But I've got it all written out here and I'll show y'all on screen. I want to explain each thing I'm going to go through and do. And I didn't even get to finish the workout. I kind of got a little sick, so there are extra things on here that I either didn't have because I'm not in a gym facility or I just didn't get to. But if y'all have any questions, y'all can always comment. Like if I said use a name, like a funny name like Russian Twist or something crazy, y'all can just comment and be like, what the heck is that? And I'll do another video, walk through and explain like my techniques or what each thing is and kind of your angles and how you're supposed to do it and all that. But let's get started. So this is the paper. If y'all want to screenshot it, you're more than welcome. If y'all can see all of that. So I've got it broken down. This is arms and abs. So I've got sit-ups. So your sit-ups are different from your crunches. Your sit-ups, you're coming up from the floor all the way up to your knees at a 90-degree angle and your feet stay flat on the ground. And you continue to do so, go back and forth. So your plank is you put your elbows on the floor and you get into like a push-up position and you just sit there and hold that. Then I've got Russian twist. So they've also been called like cherry pickers. But your Russian twist is you sit up, you cross your feet and you pull your feet up off of the ground, you activate your abs and you go side to side with both arms and go back and forth. I do that in the workout, so you'll be able to see. Then you do plank side to side, so you hold a plank position and then you drop your hips to each side and you go back and forth. So you're like twisting your lower body back and forth. Then you do a plank one-arm push-up. I did not do this. I don't know. I wrote it down and I can't remember necessarily exactly how that one goes. But then I do a 6-inch hold. So you lay flat on your back. I put my feet below my butt to kind of give me a little leverage. Some people call it cheating. It just helps me out with my hips. But I do a 6-inch hold, so I bring my feet up off the ground and hold that 6 inches for, set a timer for a certain amount of time. Your bicycle kicks is 6-inch hold, and you bring your knees one at a time up to your chest, back and forth to your 6-inch hold. Crunches, like I said, that's different from sit-ups. So your crunches, you have your feet picked up off the ground, your legs are kind of angled towards you, and you do not drop your head and everything all the way back to the floor. You keep your abs locked tight and you just kind of crunch up. So your 6-inch up and down is you get the 6-inch position, you bring your legs up to a 90-degree angle and back down again and repeat that. 6-inch scissor kicks is your 6-inch hold and then you spread your legs as if you were going to do a split and you bring them back and forth together. Dips, so this is like backwards push-ups. I do that and I'll show y'all. Use the window seal, so look for that and you'll see what I'm talking about. Shoulder rows, that was with weights. I didn't do that. So plank, one arm hold, I did that. So that's, you do your plank position and you turn completely on your side and you switch sides. Bench, that would obviously mean I'd have to have a gym facility for that. Superman, I didn't do that, but you lay flat on your stomach and then you lock all of your muscles and you come up off of the ground using just your abs and your legs. The curl machine, obviously we don't have a gym. So now we're on to legs and glutes. So I did lunges, you can add weights to that. Squats, you can add weights. Wall sits, I did not get to this. So anything below the wall sits, I did not get to. But you sit on the wall like you're doing a squat, and you put your back and everything against the wall, and you set a time for that. You can add weights. Mountain climbers, so this is like you get in a push-up position and you take turns and bring each leg up to your knee and continue to do that like you're running. Jumping jacks, you can add a rope. Kegels, this is like your pelvis thrust. This is more for women, but it targets your lower abdomen. Sled push and pulls, I didn't have that. Leg swings, now this is more of a kettle, you can get the kettlebells and you cross over and you touch the floor, bringing one leg up at a time, and you switch across your body. Leg curl machine, inner thigh machine, and then bar squats and deadlifts. So again, I'm not at a gym facility, this is an at-home workout, but this is an accumulation of everything that I've done in all of my sports growing up, from cross-country, track, to powerlifting, to soccer. So this was an accumulation of everything, and these are mostly all just stationary workouts versus like agilities where you're sprinting or whatnot. You can always add and accumulate those into your workout as well. But I hope y'all enjoy this, and I hope y'all find this helpful. This workout for me, since I only got to the squat section and the legs, and I didn't complete the rest, it was only like a 13-minute workout. You can always add rounds, and you can do everything I did in order and then come back and do it again a second and a third time. You can always add rounds to the further you get in your workouts. The more you work out, get used to it as well. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know if y'all have any questions in the comments, and I will be sure to answer them. So it's all the way to the floor, all the way up at 90-degree angle, and back down. You keep doing that, and you leave your feet on the ground. A crunch, you come up at, I don't know, a 30-degree angle, and you have your feet off the ground, your legs are kind of at an angle towards you, and you're there's no lay back down and rest and then come back up. It's a constant, you're constantly moving, and you're constantly got your core activated. Your core, your abdomen is constantly activated, which during all of this, no matter what you're doing, always activate your core. And that's where a lot of people work out and they don't feel like they've done anything. Well, that's the reason. You got to keep your core, like pretend like somebody's about to punch you. You got to keep your core locked and tight the entire time. And doing so. Alright, so I was telling you about keeping your core activated. So in doing so, you're going to be activating all your muscles, because once your core is activated, and say it doesn't even matter what you're doing, whether you're doing legs, arms, anything, you always want to keep your core activated. And by doing so, you're going to get a safe workout in, one, especially if you're using weights. Two, you're going to be activating all of your muscles, and mostly I know women, their targeted area is their lower abdomen anyways. I'm not saying overnight you're going to burn all your fat or anything like that, but you're definitely, it just helps all around, and that's just, I don't even know all the words, I'm looking for, but just know to keep your core activated, and set realistic goals. I know I've already said that. I went on a tangent about it, but set realistic goals. Keep your core activated. Make sure you stretch before and after every time, no matter if you did, like I did like a 10-15 minute workout. No matter what you do, stretch before and after. I've even got, I'll show you all when I go back to do the intro, I've even got all kinds of stretches to do, whether it's your arms or legs or whatever. And that's honestly a healthy lifestyle too, is just to stretch in the mornings when you wake up, drink water. Definitely drink water, which is partly why I got sick. I don't know if y'all saw me when I went over there to get water after doing squats. I didn't eat breakfast this morning, and I don't know about y'all, but I have a high metabolism, so if I skip breakfast, it's just, I get sick, I get the shakes, like my arms get shaky, and end up getting a headache or even nauseated if I don't eat like every so many hours, whatever. But being I didn't eat breakfast this morning, and then can't tell you when's the last time I really drank a full bottle of water, which is horrible. And so I picked a great time to do a workout, I guess. But anyways, but know your limits too. Know your limitations, because if you come out here and, a lot of what I did was muscle memory as well, because I was an athlete, for 7 years, hold on, 4, 5, 6 years roughly. I was an athlete, so I was constantly doing everything I did. This morning was, I played 4 different sports, and almost every single one of them, that's basically that same workout we did in all of them. So was really an accumulation of everything I've learned over the years. But just know your limitations. Know if like I had a workout partner last year when I did this. We did it for like a week, and this is when I was writing everything down, and I was gonna get in that routine, and I fell out of it. But I did it for about a week, and I had one of my really good friends. She did it with me, but she had just had a baby a year prior to that, and so I'm going at it. A lot of mine, like I said, is muscle memory, and I'm getting through it, and she was winded, or she needed to pause for a minute, and that's perfectly fine, and she had never worked out or played sports like in that kind of a setting before, so and there's really nothing wrong with that, absolutely not. Take your time if you need to, but seriously set goals. Sorry, there's an airplane, I don't know if y'all can see it. another goal next time. So, like a plank. I know I think I messed up earlier. I said Russian twist, but a plank, for instance. I know I keep using that as an example, but that's something I think is universal and speaks for itself. I don't have to explain it. But if you're doing a plank and you just set a goal for 20 seconds the first time, and then work your way up, add 10 seconds each time, and tell yourself you're going to get there, and you will. But don't, like I was saying, don't set it for, I'm going to set a plank for 5 minutes and set the world record. No, not saying you won't, but it's a mental game, and you want to mentally keep checking off goals. You want to mentally do that because it keeps you from getting burned out. It keeps you interested. It keeps you excited and want to keep coming back and doing these exercises. And I do, this is an accumulation, like I said, I powerlifted in high school, which was competitive powerlifting. I played soccer, I ran cross country, and I ran track. And this is an accumulation of all their ab workouts are just everything I've learned over the years. And there was a lot of stuff that I didn't even do that I'll go back and show you in the intro. But this is a very good body at home workout that you don't need weights, you don't need a gym, you can just do. And you saw me, if I'd have continued and I'd have finished the whole workout without doing, sets, like I said, you go back and do rounds. If say you didn't even do rounds, say you just wanted to hit that, all of what I just did, plus there's a little bit more left. If you want to do that, you could wake up in the morning and get that done literally probably 20-25 minutes. That's literally probably how long this workout would take if I completed it. Because I went back and I looked, because my camera cut me off again, but I went back and looked, and I think only worked out for 13 minutes. So if I'd have completed it, it would have been 20-25 minute workout, which isn't bad. And if you do rounds, you can make it an hour workout. You can get 2 or 3 rounds in within about an hour or so, give or take, depending on if you take breaks and stuff, and how quick you go through each thing. Like, say you want to rep out 20 crunches, well, depends on how, who you are and how fast you get done. But I hope this helps y'all. I hope, if y'all have any questions, always comment. I don't have but 5 followers anyway, but I always comment back if y'all got questions or anything, curiosity, or just anything. Let me know. I can even make another video going through and showing you techniques, because when I powerlifted, that's what I learned. You're not, I know powerlifting is with weights, and what I just did is just your body weight, but say you are using weights, it's not about how far you can throw and snatch that weight around. You want to keep your body safe, and that's a number one thing. And that's kind of what I learned from powerlifting, is there's a certain technique and there's fundamentals, and you got to get that foundation down, which is super easy, almost common sense, really. But I know old football coaches, they're very, the old school people, they teach you just get it up there. It don't matter if you pop a blood vessel in your eyeball, just keep going, it's fine. It's what you're supposed to do. No, that is not. And there's a proper way of doing things and going about things, and now that's a whole other tangent I just went on, but I can definitely show you, squats, for instance, is what I've got in my mind while I say this. Squatting, there's a certain technique, and you're supposed to drop your butt down 90-degree angle. Anything below is okay, but not really. You could get to where you go too far down, you blow your knees out, or you even fall backwards if you've got weight on. So you're supposed to hit that 90-degree angle with your butt and your thighs. It should be at a 90-degree angle, really parallel to the floor. I know if you watch me, because I just went back and looked, if you watch me, there's a few times that I fell short of that 90-degree angle. Well, several times, actually. So I've got to, fix that. But when I watch it on here, I don't have a spotter. I'm here by myself, so I watch it back on the camera, and I'm like, okay, next time I got to do such and such. Or I know when I watched the push-ups, those were terrible. I've never done push-ups that bad. But like I said, I'm getting back into it, so maybe next time, if I video another workout and I do some push-ups in it, I dropped my head instead of dropping my body. And and so I was only coming down like 70% instead of 100%. But anyways, I just, there's always techniques that you're supposed to have, and any questions y'all have, let me know. But I hope this helped y'all. I hope y'all can get a really good workout in. I know this is probably going to be like a long video. Maybe I can try and, I don't know how to edit, but maybe I can try and fast forward through while I'm working out, so you just kind of get to see instead of people were cutting grass in the background and everything else. So hopefully I can try to speed that up for y'all. But like I said, I'm going to have to go back do the intro, and I'll explain each thing, and I'll even show y'all. Y'all can screenshot the workout I just did, and I've got it broken down into sections. I've got abs and arms, and then leg section, and even got stuff that you can, if you've got little ankle weights or dumbbells or whatever, you can add that to it very easily. You can incorporate things like that in. You can incorporate bands, anything, whatever y'all feel. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope y'all liked it. Sorry there was a spider on me. But I'll see y'all next time.